Hey, hello, good evening. My name's Sean Ryan. You are, of course, watching my favourite show of the week. And I know for many of you, it's your favourite show, the Planet Cruise TV show. Now, tonight is a very special show. We've got 5 outstanding cruises to tempt you with. But the first 2 are from celebrity cruises. And the queen of celebrities, we call her now, the lovely Ruth, is with her right now. We're talking about Ruth, not you, Keith.
Oh, I don't want to be referred to as a queen. I had that the other weekend.
Well, Keith's with us, of course, as well, our resident co-presenter on the show. And Ruth, love to see you back on the sofa.
Thank you, it's lovely to be back.
Now, whenever you're on the show, you've always got some special news to share with us, haven't you?
Absolutely. Today is the first day on sale of our brand new, most successful ever campaign. We've got free upgrades, free drinks, second guest sales for half price. What more could you want?
And 2 amazing cruises.
They really are.
They are selling very quickly already, we know that.
Oh my goodness, yeah, this is day 1 and already they're selling.
So, stay tuned. And Keith, great to have you back on the sofa, as ever, of course. You always take sort of second place when we say that.
Hey, I'm used to not being a main part of your life anymore. I'm used to just being the dirt on the bottom of your boot.
Oh, that's not true, Keith.
A little bit of kind of excess food that gets jettisoned by a cruise ship.
No, you're as much a fan of celebrity as we are.
Yeah,
that's true, absolutely.
There you go.
And Keith, you know, Keith, they're actually really good mates.
Exactly.
I do wish you dressed up for the show. But anyway, on a serious note, many of you tune in every Tuesday and book with Planet Cruise. And Planet Cruise as an agency have had phenomenal success, Keith, haven't they?
Yeah, the UK's #1 cruise travel agency, #1 seller for virtually all the brands that we sell for, including, of course,
Celebrity Cruises. You are our #1 agent, and we love working with you and the team. We really do.
Well, when you give us a call tonight on that free phone number, you'll be speaking to cruise experts with first-hand knowledge. We've got an outstanding track record for customer service. Was it 100% last week?
100% last week. That's right, on our online on our customer service, and it stands all the time, pretty much for the year, about 96%.
Wow!
Which still is absolutely phenomenal.
Of course it is. And also, we do it with all cruise lines and ships worldwide to bring the best variety. And we can also tailor-make all cruise holidays to suit your needs. So if you want extra hotel stays, you know, if you want to change the flights with different airports, we can make all of that happen for you. But we're going to start with 2 outstanding cruises with celebrity. And many of you will know that I've cruised with celebrity more than any other company, actually, Ruth.
You have, and recently returned from Asia with us, and you loved it.
I had a fantastic time.
And how many people spotted you on the ship? My goodness, he's a superstar.
I don't know that, but there were hundreds of passengers that had booked through Planet with celebrity, and we all had a fantastic time. Good. Now, our first cruise is on board the Celebrity Equinox. First of all, we are getting loads of extras with this new campaign, aren't we?
Oh, you absolutely are. Within this itinerary, and it's a lovely itinerary just on its own, you're actually getting the second guest is sailing for half price.
And we've included that in the price on the screen.
We have already included. You're getting a free classic drinks package, and I know you both love that drinks package.
I know it very well.
And there is a free upgrade to balcony.
Wow, so the price on the screen is actually for balcony.
For a balcony. And it's only £10 a day to go to concierge class, and then only another £10 a day to go all the way up to aqua class. Wow. And I know, Keith, you adored aqua class.
Yeah, you did aqua class last time,
didn't you? It's worth absolutely every penny. Yeah.
So it honestly doesn't get better than this. It's Celebrity's most successful campaign. It's back. Today's the first day.
It is.
And it is selling really quickly already. But, Ruth, let's share, if you've never cruised with Celebrity, let's share the 5-star modern luxury experience.
And you hit the nail on the head. It really is modern luxury. Modern luxury lives on board our ships. Equinox is 5.5 years old, and what is so wonderful is that this year in 2015 she was voted best ship overall by cruisers, and that's out of every ship of every cruise line. That is a huge accolade. She still has our iconic lawn club. It's what I call the sunset bar, beer o'clock bar, where you've got the toes in the lawn and a lovely cold drink and sailing away from somewhere fabulous. There's our martini ice bar, and you've got over 100 different flavours and brands of vodka and martini. I think he's tried nearly all of them. In fact, I heard you did too in Asia.
I tried quite a few. There's the lawn, by the way.
There's the lawn. Yes, you can have a picnic up there, play golf, lawn bowls, croquet, or as I do, just have a beer. The spa, or as I call it, The spa, because that's how it makes you feel. Canyon Ranch is the best in North America, and we wouldn't want anything but the best. And we've launched 18 new shows in 18 months. And I will give you a sneaky peek of a couple of photographs. Last week when I was in the Caribbean, I actually saw the dress rehearsal of the brand new show starting on Equinox this week.
Wow.
It was spectacular. Absolutely.
And I just said to Ruth, my last cruise celebrity, the shows were some of the best I've ever seen in my life. They really were.
Well, Equinox is number 10 out of 18, so we're over halfway. There's your martinis.
Oh, there it is.
They do make people very giggly, and they write very funny messages in the ice. But it truly is a modern and contemporary experience.
And that bar has such a buzz around it. It really is. I made so many new friends on my last cruise celebrity, actually.
You do.
Really
and you actually went to dinner with them in Cuisine, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah, wonderful experience.
So Jesse and Mag, if you're watching, had big hello to you, and Ash and his family, of course, as well. Now, what a beautiful itinerary as well. So it starts off with a flight to Barcelona, doesn't it, guys?
Yes.
It does, yes. And then you're going from, of course, the airport through to the port. You're embarking the ship, 10 nights on board this beautiful ship, as Ruth has so well described there. Your first port of call officially is Palma de Mallorca. A wonderful island, of course, which is visited by hundreds of thousands of Brits every single year. It's got a wonderful, long-stretching seafront that heads down to a gorgeous classical cathedral, and just behind that, you've got lots to do. But these are the beaches you can see. There's mile upon mile of beaches. That's the main reason that people have been heading here. You can see the mountains in the background, the Traventura Mountains that you can go and explore, the Limestone Mountains. That's the cathedral I was talking about. Behind there, cobbled streets, wonderful chance to go and get some gambas alioli, the prawns and garlic.
Oh, they're my favourite.
That's the Boulevard de Born. That's a wonderful place to go shopping. Some great shoe shops just down there on the right, and a great chance to go and get a hot chocolate and an Esmeralda, which is their version. You just dip it in. It's like a croissant with a hot chocolate, and it's absolutely delicious. And those mountains, of course, famous for people like Rick Stein, who does his wood-fired lamb.
Yeah.
Caves of Drac, so much more, but we'll move on. Okay, relaxing day at sea. Then your next port of call, one of my favourites, not visited enough in my view when you were down in this part of the world, Malta. The whole island, of course, was awarded a bravery medal during World War II. It's a fortified masterpiece built by the Knights of St John. You really feel like you're sailing into an episode of Game of Thrones or a J.R. Tolkien novel here. You imagine Gollum to kind of pop out at any moment, and the people of Gondor to spring up around you. The views from the Upper Baraka Gardens are sublime. There's some great churches. You can go to the bar where Oliver Reed had his final drink and see his last order up on the bar. Try and match it, but I wouldn't if I were you for health reasons. And then, of course, you head out from Malta, and then you go through to Sicily this time, to Messina. This was chosen by Shakespeare as the setting of his romantic play Much Ado About Nothing. Though there is a lot to do here, and you need to make a lot of it because it's an incredible island. Maybe you want to trace the films, the Godfather films, and follow the footsteps of Marlon Brando and Robert De Niro. Go and see some of the places that the film was shot. Maybe you want to head up and explore Mount Etna, Europe's biggest and most active volcano, which is absolutely stunning. Or maybe try some of the wonderful Sicilian olive oil ice cream. Then we're going to go to Naples. This is Italy's most red-blooded city. It's almost separate, so separate to the northern parts of Italy. This is deep in the south. The people consider themselves almost to be in a different country. It's the birthplace of pizza. It's an incredible place to sit down and try the thin and crispy pizza that we love over here now. It's also a chance to go over to Capri, see the jet set island made famous by the glitterati, or maybe to explore the Amalfi Coast, or head over to Pompeii and Herculaneum. So much to do. I've got to move because there's so much to get in. Rome is next. Civitavecchia, the land of Leonardo, Michelangelo and the popes and the gladiators and the games and the fountains such as the Trevi Fountain where you throw the coin in if you want to go back. Piazza Navona, my favourite place, where you've got 3 beautiful fountains, those little restaurants around the outside, and of course the mighty Colosseum where people fought to the death for the glory of the empire. Then we're going through to Ajaccio, Corsica, the island that gave us Napoleon Bonaparte. It's a perfumed isle of honeysuckle and thyme as you enter the port. It's a great place full of small farmers markets where you can get spicy Corsican sausage and beautiful plum wine and explore the gorgeous little beaches, or head over to Capoluta Park, the Europe's only tortoise protection centre. Then we're going through from here to Florence and Pisa. The port is Livorno. It's well worth exploring. Great canal link city, but of course the highlight highlights are Florence, this open-air museum with the mighty Duomo that you can see there. The view from there is stunning. There's so many fountains. You can go and see Botticelli's Birth of Venus, Michelangelo's David. There's so much there to enjoy. And, of course, the Ponte Vecchio, the old bridge translated.
Stunning, isn't it?
All the jewellery sellers. It really is, Ruth. It's amazing. Or you've got Pisa. Go and get that photo holding up the bridge. Go and see some of the Tuscan countryside that surrounds this beautiful part of the world. And then we're going from here to a relaxing day at sea before you go back to Barcelona and you fly back. It's a wonderful itinerary. It really gives you a chance to really explore the Western Mediterranean in real depth and really get some sunshine.
And 10 nights is such a beautiful duration. 7 is too short, 14 is
You're
too
right.
long.
Absolutely right.
And Ruth, just share with us again this amazing ship and this
She's
fantastic
absolutely
experience.
stunning. Her staterooms, everyone is always surprised and delighted by the staterooms. They were designed by a team of 5 ladies. You've got the hot glass show up at the Lawn Club. The service, and I think that's something you love, Sean, is the service is superb.
And it is the extra touches like the hot towels or the cold towels if it's a hot day, things like that.
Absolutely. And I think we've got a couple of photographs coming up that I took sneakily from that dress rehearsal.
Oh, is this a new show?
There you go. This is our spectacular
new
show. The costumes, the acrobats, the quality of singers. I must apologise, they were taken on my phone, but you are the first people watching this show to see the sneak preview. The quality was sensational.
And by the way, you see the stateroom you're looking at right now?
That's an ocean view.
Yeah, that's not yours, because yours is going to be upgraded to
a balcony for free.
There you go.
There you are. And it's lovely balcony furniture, glass balcony, so you've got a spectacular view. And a reminder that it's only £10 a day to go up to concierge, or another £10 to aqua class.
Well, tricky, because you've got a balcony, do not close the curtains, particularly early in the morning, because you'll wake up and if you're not already in port, you'll be rolling past scenery ever changing, and you'll see some magical things that if you had an inside or even if you had an ocean view, you wouldn't get to see.
So true. Well, this just to remind you, you're getting the free upgrade tonight with this brand new campaign from Celebrity. So you book an ocean view, you'll get the balcony and you get the free classics drinks package. And
that would actually cost, if you were to buy that on that cruise, almost £400 each person.
It's really worth doing.
Yes,
really
if you were to buy it on that sailing.
Because it's
and
a 10 nights.
We give it to you free. Yes.
And that includes, I mean, we're not just talking about alcoholic drinks, but all of your specialty teas and coffees.
Yes.
Your juices, bottled water.
Bottled water, which is great to take ashore with you. Again, it saves you money.
And get this, if you like gin, Tanqueray is included in that package.
Or
I find that incredible.
Bombay Sapphire is included.
Bombay
Jack
Sapphire.
Daniels.
Yeah.
There's some really great brands.
You can keep your Bombay Sapphire.
We do sound like a bunch of alcoholics, don't we?
We do all love this drinks package.
We do.
Yes, we have experienced
it's the
it
value.
times. It is. And just very quickly, Ruth, you mentioned that to upgrade to the next level, a concierge class, is it £10 per person?
£10 per person per day is all it will cost you. You have canopies delivered to your stateroom every evening, because let's face it, there's not a lot to choose from to eat on board, is there? You have sparkling wine, fresh fruit, you have your own concierge, you get a pillow menu. A whole list of different pillows to choose from. The extra touches are just delightful.
And it's just such a little amount to actually upgrade to that. And also, I've not actually experienced an aqua class. Keith, you did on your last Celebrity Cruise, didn't you?
Absolutely, yeah. Complimentary access to the Persian Garden was fantastic. I was in there every day, in the sauna. And again, the pillow menu. Again, you get the canapes.
And
also blue. The most important thing is blue. Your own restaurant, which is super healthy, super tasty, super attentive service. It's very small, it's very personal, and it really, really makes you feel like you are almost in first class. You feel like that kind of first class experience.
Again, just give us a little call right now on that free phone number and we can talk you through the different options. But I know this will sell very, very quickly tonight. Has a special ID number there, which is 87290. Now, we've got a second cruise with Ruth and Celebrity.
Got to just say, Sean, here, Greg Smith on Twitter says, readjusting my cruise calendar, Celebrity's on.
Oh, I love to hear that. It's an amazing price.
I booked my whole year around Celebrity Cruises. But our next cruise is featuring Scandinavia and Russia.
It is, and on another award-winning ship, Celebrity Eclipse voted best ship sailing out of the UK by cruisers this year.
One of the aspects of Celebrity that I love, amongst many, is, of course, the food and the wine. Let's give you a little taster right now.
Well, it's something that we're known for. It is one of our passions, and there is an incredible amount of choice. And in fact, Celebrity, for the 2nd year row, we've been voted Best Food and Dining at Sea by Food and Travel magazine. That's another massive
it doesn't
accolade.
surprise me, that. Really doesn't.
And even if you go to the Ocean View Cafe, everything is still hand prepared, even down to Caesar salad, so it doesn't go stale or cold, the food. Everything is hand prepared. There you could see our crystal wine tower in our main restaurant. We actually have one of the largest wine collections at sea, housed in this magnificent crystal wine tower. There you can see Cafe Albacho, where we were talking about all the specialty teas and coffees. You've got crepes. You've also got Michelin star quality specialty restaurants. And this is Murano, and actually, I'll let the secret out, we're actually going to go for a Michelin star in the next couple of years.
Really?
It's never been done. Never been done, but that's a secret between you and me. Don't tell anyone. It really, really is. I know you've both enjoyed very much cuisine with the menu on the Apple iPad, where you can choose from sushi to souffles.
I love the Spa Cafe. I've got to say, you know, which is because there you could get, again, during lunchtime you could get, they did smoothies, they did wonderful just grilled chicken. The chicken was so tasty, so healthy, loads of really nice little options. So if you do want to go on a cruise and you still want to really take care of your appearance as well,
there's loads of healthy options.
There's loads of healthy
There
options,
are.
and it's really
There are.
good. They really abound.
I worry about those when I get back. I just indulge when I'm on board, if I'm perfectly honest. But it is incredible cuisine.
I know you're going to absolutely love your celebrity experience. I know we're going to be very busy tonight as well. This is the start of a brand new campaign. It is selling very quickly. But let's talk now, Keith, about these fabulous destinations. This is nice and easy because we're cruising from Southampton, aren't we?
You are.
Absolutely perfect.
Yeah, no luggage restrictions, very easy to get to. Then you're cruising straight over to Zeebrugge. This is your chance to go through into Bruges, the home of, or maybe if you want to head over into the whole of the whole part of this world, the whole of Belgium. It's up to you. So you can go through and see the birthplace of NATO. But really, I would head into the old town of Bruges, go and see some of the wonderful chocolate development there and Choco Story. Go and check out some of the gorgeous diamonds, and go and just kind of take maybe a canal cruise or hire a bike. Really
Diamonds
beautiful.
and chocolate. It's got to be a girl's best place, isn't it?
Exactly. Relaxing days at sea before you then go to Stockholm. I love this place. In my view, it's the best of the ports in Scandinavia. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's spread over 14 islands. It's absolutely spotless. Of course, it's the best place to go and get a Swedish massage. It's the best place to go and try some of the Swedish crumble cake with their coffee, which is absolutely to die for. Best tour? Well, there are a couple, but I love the one that goes out onto the rooftops of the old Parliament building, and you have to put a hard hat on and hold onto a harness, and you get amazing views over the whole of Stockholm. You can also go to the Vasa Museum, which is a 95% complete old 16th century ship that sunk while it was heading out, and it's been beautifully preserved, 95% complete.
Wow. Really?
Explore it, yeah.
Oh, that appeals to me.
But it's really spotless. Okay, we're going to go through to Tallinn next. This is like stepping off your ship, ultra-modern luxury, into a medieval storybook where the Brothers Grimm are going to step around the corner at any moment, and your Hans and Gretel are going to kind of wander into your vision, because it is a magical place. It's a walled town. You can go through to the centre there you just saw. That's one of the oldest surviving Gothic town halls in the whole of Europe, the 14th century weather vane. You've got the wonderful Nevsky Church that you're seeing there with that kind of Russian onion dome architecture, and you've got a great flower market. If you love flowers, head to the flower market. Then we're going to St. Petersburg. Now, St. Petersburg, this is what's so rare here, and what I love so much is a lot of companies will give you one overnight in St. Petersburg, which is great because maybe you can go to the ballet, but then if you don't do that, then you can't go and do the other things on offer. However, with Celebrity, they're giving you 2 overnights here. So not only can you do the ballet in the evening, you can then go on and do the Russian folk dancing, which you must do. You can then maybe go through and hear some classical music being recited. You can then go into town and explore some of the vodka bars down the Nevsky Prospect.
You do a vodka tasting tour as
Do
well.
you?
They're better in
Amazing.
Russia. And one of the evenings we also offer the Fabergé Museum when it's closed to the public, so you get champagne, classical recital, and the Fabergé Museum to yourself. 3 days in St. Petersburg.
And that's what you need, because there is so much to see here, and for many people it will be their only chance, the first time, maybe the only time you'll go to Russia. And you know, this is Russia's window on the West. It's their chance to show the very best, and it is your wonderful opportunity to explore the Hermitage. 3 million works of art. That's a day in itself. You know, maybe a cruise down the river in the evening, which many people don't get a chance to do.
I actually visited the Hermitage Museum years ago, and they said, you know, if you look at every work of art for 1 minute, it would take you 9 years to go round. I didn't try it, But that's what they said.
Yeah. It's incredible. It's an incredible place. And then, of course, all the Romanov palaces that are so famous, some of which you're seeing now, and the Pushkin Palace, the Peterhof, and many, many more. OK, we're going to move on, and we're then going to go through, so remember, 2 overnights there, 3 full days. Then you're sailing back down through the heart of the Baltic, through to Warnemünde. And this is your chance, yes, to go into Berlin, but it's about 2 hours, 2.5 hours to do that trip in, and then back again. It's worth it, but I think even more so, you know, enjoy Warnemünde. It's a medieval masterpiece, and it's gorgeous. It's got wonderful beaches that you saw there, with the Stankorps, where you can get changed and head in, or watch the locals walking their dogs or flying their kites. If you head into Berlin itself, yes, there's the Reichstag, there's Checkpoint Charlie, where you can get your passport stamped by the American GIs. Maybe you can head over and do a tour of East Germany in those little tiny Trabant cars. As you drive in convoy. It's a really funky thing to do. There's so many wonderful things to do in this port call. But for me, don't leave Warnemünde, because it's a real surprise. It will open your eyes. Then we're going to Copenhagen. This is the city of spires. It's known as the Venice of the North. It's beautiful. Yes, there's Hans Christian Andersen's Little Mermaid, but don't worry about that.
She's tiny,
She is tiny, and to be honest, it's a bit of a letdown. I would go off and I would go through to Friedensburg Castle, maybe Rosenberg Castle. I would head over to Tivoli Gardens. I would walk down here, Nijhaven, where Hans Christian Andersen grew up. I would, you know, there's so much to do here. Try Danish pastry, try a Smorgasburg, the open-faced sandwiches. Get stuck in. But don't worry about the Little Mermaid, because, you know,
she's tiny.
You can spend your time elsewhere doing better things. Incredible. And then relaxing days at sea before you're back to Southampton.
And even those final 2 days at sea, you know, so much will be happening on board this stunning ship. And she is stunning, multi-award winning.
Absolutely, yes. She also won Best Shore Excursions, which for an itinerary like this is absolutely wonderful. There's so much you can do.
We know that this has already been selling very quickly.
Yes.
In fact, the lead date is June. It was originally May, but that's...
But you know, it's so well sold. That is now almost £2,000 lead in. It's so well sold, so please don't wait. This is $16.99. This includes the free drinks package again. We've included the buy one and the second guest sales for half price offer.
And actually, if you go for the 17th and the 31st of July, you'll notice that the price is exactly the same for the balcony.
Yes.
So you get a free upgrade on those dates.
A lot of people do need to travel in July. Maybe you work in a school or whatever, you've got a free upgrade. But even on the June and the early July date, that works out at £7 and something like 10 pence a day
to upgrade
to a balcony with a magnificent sail-in like Stockholm.
The big thing to remember here is people don't often think about the Baltic as being a good time of year for weather, a good place to go for weather. But it's really hot, it's really gorgeous. I've been there many, many times on this particular itinerary and got a really cracking tan, more so than when I was doing the next week going on to the Mediterranean.
Wow.
And they often have better summers than we do. They really do.
One final thing. You even get free port parking with Planet Cruise. That'd be worth so much over the 2 weeks.
It would.
ID number 87274. Ruth, I wish we had longer. We are so out of time.
I'd love to stay for the whole show, but I know Planet will kick me off.
I know. But listen, thank you so much.
It's been a great pleasure. Thank you for indulging me to come on for 2 offers.
The pleasure's all ours. Now,
great to see you.
Stay tuned. We've got a very special ending to the show featuring a gentleman called Samuel. And Keith will tell you a little bit more about him, but he got the chance to be captain for the day. That's coming up at the end of the show. You've got to see that. But our next cruise is a cruise that actually one of our producers may be booking, and it's with Norwegian Cruise Lines. But it starts off with a fantastic trip in New York, and this features Gemma, who's one of our presenters early on in the year.
So I'm here in New York City, one of my favourite cities in the entire world, and of course the city that, as Frank sang, never sleeps. And you can understand why, because there is so much to do and see. I'm sat here in beautiful Central Park with the amazing vista of the skyscrapers behind me, and the plan is that later on I'll be meandering up that way in the direction of Fifth Avenue and all the famous department stores like Saks and Bloomingdale's. But a weekend in New York isn't just about shopping. Of course, there are so many incredible sights to take in, such as the Statue of Liberty, Times Square, the Empire State Building. There are museums to visit, galleries to see, culture galore. And then at night, the food, Broadway, there's a hot ticket for anything that you might like to do. And in terms of finding your way around, it's easy. It all operates on a grid system, so even I can't get lost. And if all else fails, you just hail a typical New York taxi. It's all part of the experience.
Oh, I love New York. But New York is only a tiny part of this amazing trip, isn't it,
yeah,
Keith?
yeah. Just the start. Just
Yeah.
your 2 nights stay in a 4-star hotel. There is so much more after that. We just get so excited. I mean, next you're going to Las Vegas.
You are. so how's that? You've been to New York, you've done all these fabulous things, then we're flying over to Las Vegas. You're going to be there, by the way, for 3 nights in a fantastic hotel. So, let's try Vegas.
Yeah, I mean, this is a wonderful start. Well, I say a continuation of your cruise, really. And this is the place where you can spend the night partying in ancient Rome. You can wake up in Paris and brunch under the Eiffel Tower. You can bump into Superman on the way to dinner in New York again. Watch an erupting volcano at sunset. Get married in a pink Cadillac. You know, you can go get free craps lessons. You know, go into the casinos. Remember, they do give you free drinks, which can be dangerous. You know, you can try and double down with the high rollers. You can go and enjoy some of the tacky souvenirs. Try a 3-foot-high frozen margarita. Try a frozen vodka martini on a bar made of ice. You know, head downtown to explore the roots of Las Vegas. Head out into the Valley of Fire, where they do a lot of the filming for shoots like Star Trek. Or maybe you can head into the Black Canyon rafting area of the Hoover Dam. So there's loads to do, but this is the world of...
And I've been to Las Vegas twice, and I loved it, but 3 or 4 days for me was perfect.
Oh yeah, I would agree with you. I think, you know, you've had 2 days in New York. You know, you've done your shopping, grab some bargains and seen the sights, and then you're coming here to completely indulge in a party paradise.
But then you're going to transfer from your hotel, flying from Las Vegas to Miami. You've got a night to Miami, and then a fantastic cruise on a brilliant ship as well, because this is Norwegian Escape, isn't it?
That's right, yeah. She's only just been launched. In fact, it was just a couple of months ago, and I was on board with the rest of the Planet Cruise team. And,
You've got a hard life, you, Keith, haven't you?
It was really tough, mate. You know, it really was tough.
Well, let's see how hard Keith was working on board the ship.
Norwegian Cruise Line are turning the industry inside out with their latest ship.
It's fun, relaxed and inventive. It's freestyle cruising at its best. Welcome to Norwegian Escape. Norwegian Escape is a true multi-generational ship with loads to do for all the family. The aquapark is simply breathtaking with 4 slides and a dedicated kids section, 2 pools and 4 hot tubs. There's a freefall water slide where you can wait in a capsule before the bottom disappears, and a chance to race a friend in the first ever tandem aqua racer. Wetting the whistle is easy on board Escape. You can celebrate with margaritas and live music here at Jimmy Buffett's 5 o'clock somewhere bar, or try one of the 74 new craft beers in the District Brew House. My favourite though is to enjoy the specialty cocktails at Miami's oldest bar, Tobacco Road.
Dining on board Norwegian Escape is a foodie's paradise with the unique waterfront. It literally wraps around the ship, allowing you to dine both inside or out on a huge selection of mouth-watering options. Elsewhere on Norwegian Escape, you can savour the fusion of foods and cultures from around the globe at the Pew Belly Boys Food Republic. This is brand new, and it's the team that reinvented South Beach's culinary scene.
Every night will be music to your ears on board Norwegian Escape. There's 2 Tony Award-winning musicals to experience. After Midnight, a jazz review, and $1 Million Quartet, a jukebox musical inspired by legends such as Elvis Presley, Johnny Cash and Jerry Lee Lewis. What I loved most though was For the Record, the Brat Pack live at the Supper Club, a trip back to the 80s where film classics like The Breakfast Club and Pretty in Pink are brought to life all around you while you tuck into some delicious dinner. There's an abundance of comfortable, well-designed and spacious places to rest your head at night. There are spacious interjoining family staterooms near the Splash Academy and children's facilities, and 2 dedicated private accommodation areas. The first is Norwegian Cruise Line's impressive studios, designed exclusively for solo travellers, which features its own lounge, and the second is the suite class called The Haven, with private keycard access that allows you to your own restaurant, sun deck, sauna, spa area and whirlpools. This really is an escape.
I'm not jealous at all, Keith. That, seriously,
Well,
what a fantastic ship.
It is a fantastic ship, and that's why this is such a good deal. And again, it's really, really fun. And what I love about Norwegian Cruise Lines, they've always excelled with their entertainment offering, and this ship truly has something for everyone. And what you didn't see there was the dueling piano bar, right? I spent the evening where there was 2 dueling pianos, and they do requests. It's like karaoke. So you choose something and you pass it up, and then they start dueling it. and it's absolutely incredible. And that's just one tiny bit of the ship.
And then, remember, you are going to be cruising around the Caribbean. So, you've got the first few days at sea, you've seen how wonderful that ship is, you'll be topping up your tan, of course, and we're making our way over to St Thomas, aren't we?
You are, yes. And it is designed for the outside with that wonderful open promenade where you can eat as well. So it really is a ship that lives outside beautifully. Then St Thomas is your first port of call. I know it's a favourite of yours, Sean, and your mum. And one of the most picturesque, most beautiful bays in the Caribbean, St Magnus Bay, is a chance that you can head to here. It was named after the Queen of Denmark, hence the name Charlotte Amalie, which is the name of the place where you're visiting. And excellent duty free, great chance for you to try the Skyline Drive, which gives you magnificent views. It's a huge, great kind of sky train that kind of goes up the top. You can also go and enjoy the wonderful place called Blackbeard's Castle and take the 99 steps all the way up. Or Coral World, which is a 4.5 acre marine park, which gives you 360-degree views of fish and sea creatures. It's incredible. Then we're going from here through to Tortola. This is now the British Virgin Islands, one of my favourite places that we used to visit on a regular basis. Great place to scuba dive. Beautiful, picturesque, got a little kind of village feel when you actually get there. Lots of lovely little coves and small beaches. Places like Smuggler's Cove and Apple Bay, really, really reminiscent. You can also dive with dolphins here in a protected habitat, and of course you can head inland, which is very, very gorgeous and kind of, again, that kind of rainforest, thick, verdant feel. Then we're going through from here, relaxing day at sea, more sunshine, more chance maybe to see dolphins and whales swim alongside the boat as you're out on deck, topping up your tan, before you then go to the Bahamas, Nassau. This is probably the most commercialised of the ports you're going to go to, but it's a wonderful mix of Europe with the Caribbean. And you've got that huge casino you just saw there, which has got masses of acres of water park and pyramids and, things to go and explore. It's got a mini slice of Mexico, kind of almost like the lost land of the Incas in the middle of it as well. That's called the Atlantis Resort. But you've also got the Ardostra Gardens, and if you go to the Ardostra Gardens, you'll see the flamingos. They parade for you. And you'll also see policemen here wearing the white pith helmets and the starched white uniforms. It's got a real cracking atmosphere to it, and a great place to go and top up your tan. Try a rum cocktail.
And then back to Miami, and of course your flight over to the UK. Now, you do get a lot included in this one. You probably noticed on screen there, free drinks and free Wi-Fi. It's a 14-night cruise with the New York, Las Vegas and Miami stays, and the price there is under £1,550. The ID number there is 108209. And don't forget, as well as the free all-inclusive drinks and the free Wi-Fi, you return flights and transfers included. They're based on London, but we can fly from most UK airports. And you've also got there the 2 nights stay in New York, 3 nights in Las Vegas, and the extra night there in Miami. And free drinks. So the drinks package is amazing. That's spirits, cocktails, wine by the glass, bottled or draft beers, and your fountain soda and juice. Price-wise, we've got brilliant prices over so many dates there in 2016, and very little to upgrade from the inside to the ocean view, and even the balcony there as well. That has been selling. I know it's been the top-selling cruise with the Norwegian Cruise Lines this week with Planet. It's been going very, very quickly, and
it's a brand new ship. It's great if you're there with a couple, family. It's a true multi-generational ship. It's loads and loads of fun. I've got to say, look, Twitter's going really, really mad. If you do want to get in touch, it's at @BeefKeef, you're at Planet Cruise. We've got the one from Louise Cochran here saying, done a celebrity cruise and got married in Vegas. Booking January 2017 off. I think she's planning to book again soon.
Very
and
good.
Janet Broughton says, glad someone else enjoys a Planet Cruise with Prosecco. It's our weekly treat. Oh. It's a big thing going on, apparently, to watch this show and have a glass of Prosecco.
I like that
I wish
idea.
we had the Prosecco.
Yeah, well, yes. We'll work on that. Now, we've got a really low-priced cruise. So one of our presenters has booked this, actually, with MSC on this Splendida. I think it's our lovely Hayley that's gone for this one. It's a 7-night European Explorer cruise from Southampton. Let's take you on board.
MSC Cruises' Fantasia-class ships revolutionised the cruise line's fleet. Cutting-edge design was blended with ecologically evolved marine technology, and the result is a series of big, stylish, well-designed ships that offer multiple dining and entertainment options, along with opportunities to escape to your own private oasis. With big designer names such as Gucci, Armani and Versace at tax and duty-free prices, a voyage with MSC is a chance for you to indulge in some serious retail therapy. With everything from premium watches to jewellery and classic duty-free to swimwear, sunglasses or designer clothing, you'll find just what you're after. My advice? Don't join the ship with a full case. Each of the Fantasia class ships features some unique dining options, and the choice on board is truly astounding. From the smoky spices of Mexico to the detailed precision of a Japanese sushi experience, you can try something different every night. You can enjoy the formality of an a la carte 7-course meal, or help yourself at the 20-hour buffet. Though the real jewel in the crown are here at the Italy venues, where the authentic slow-cooked food of Italy's best-loved brand is served up day after day. The size of the Fantasia class offers a great choice of entertainment options, including unique additions like the 4D cinema and the F1 racing car simulator. Now, daytime is full of sports events, wine tastings, cookery competitions and arts and craft classes. Nighttime, though, is awash with live music, visually stunning stage shows, a lively late-night disco and this huge casino which wouldn't look out of place in Las Vegas. From luxurious and spacious suites with memory foam mattresses to cleverly designed super family cabins that sleep up to 6 people, MSC Cruises offer plenty of choice. And whatever you choose, you're guaranteed stylish designer decor, flat screen TVs, super powerful showers and enough space to stretch out and relax.
I think you've seen how beautiful the ship is. Look at the price, free all-inclusive drinks as well, and dead easy, it's from Southampton. So, here we go. Southampton.
Okay, yeah, Southampton. So you're heading out, relaxing day at sea to enjoy that amazing ship.
Drink in hand.
Amazing shows, drink in hand, absolutely, with that all-inclusive package, the Allegrisimo included. It's a bargain. And then you're going through to Zeebrugge. We've already talked about this, so I won't really hang around here, apart from to say that this is Bruges, this is chocolate, this is beer, this is diamonds, this is gorgeous old town, wonderful to explore either by water or by bicycle. Then you can go from here through
Amsterdam, isn't it?
Amsterdam, yeah. Now, Amsterdam is incredible. It's one of my favourite cities in the world. It has lots and lots of interlinked canals that you can go and explore, and in fact, it's got more canals than Venice. You know, and it's in fact joined by 1,280 bridges, many of which are lit up beautifully at night. It's a city of museums and parks. Head to Vlondel Park, maybe head through there to the Rijksmuseum, see some of the great Dutch masterpieces that have been painted over time. If you want something cheeky, maybe head down to the kind of red light districts and open up your eyes, or maybe head through to see Anne Frank and her wonderful house there, of course, where she hid from the Nazis during World War II. But it's beautiful and it's amazing. Okay, then we're going through to Hamburg, and this is cracking because it's your gateway to Berlin, yes, but it's an incredible maritime city. In fact, it's the 3rd biggest port in the whole of Europe. And you've got the Reeperbahn, which you can wander down, which is a great entertainment district. You've got the old warehouse district near where you dock, which you can go and explore, which is beautifully lit up at night. There, you're getting it there. It's the warehouse district.
Really pretty, isn't it? Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. It's really, that's just right where you dock. And then you've also got great shopping, and you've got a great chance to just enjoy this amazing. Oh, well, actually, I'm going to mention one thing. Michel, which is a beautiful church, and it's one of the most spectacular churches in the whole of Germany. If you get a chance, head there. Then a relaxing day at sea before you head through to Paris. Some real big hitters here. The port is Le Havre. It is your chance to go through to Paris. I would say definitely do that if you haven't been. Yes, you've got the sign running all the way through. You can see the Eiffel Tower there, the magical Eiffel Tower with the incredible views. You've got the Notre Dame Cathedral. You know, you've got the Louvre with all the artwork there. And you've got the magic of just being out and around in France and in Paris as well, which is such a beautiful city. Or if you don't fancy Paris, then maybe head out and do some of the D-Day beaches, or head through and explore Normandy, or head through to Honfleur, 17th century paradise, dating back. And that, of course, the Champs-Élysées. Look at that, Sean.
I mean,
that could be your view approaching.
I can honestly say, I think you agree, at this price, to get to be on this beautiful ship, see these great places, you're getting a free all-inclusive drinks package. There are not many sailings with MSC from the UK. There are not many at all in 2016. So whatever you do not miss out on this one. It's the free drinks package. You can also stay at the Meon Valley Marriott in Southampton. That will give you free parking and port transfers from just £8 to £9 per person. We're actually giving you a saving of £310 off the brochure price, and as I mentioned, a rare chance to cruise with MSC from the UK in 2016. Keith, the drinks package, I feel I've spoken too much about these. I'm going to hand over to you.
Yeah, so great unlimited consumption of alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages, including wine by the glass. This is a great opportunity, of course, for you to be able to really enjoy your cruise without having to dip into your pocket every time you want to go to the bar.
And jokes about it's not all about alcohol, it's all the soft drinks.
No,
Keith
it's
said there
soft
as well.
absolutely, and coffees and everything, posh coffees, it's all included. While we're talking about MSC very quickly, let's also say that their newest ship, which is still being built, it's just gone on sale, which is MSC Seaside.
Oh, really?
Brand new ship. So check out the website of Planet Cruise for more details.
Now, I know we are going to be busy tonight for this one. 529 is that lead price. The ID number there is 97345. Wow. And I said one of our lovely presenters, Hayley, has put that one, I believe, hasn't she? Now, we're going to finish with an amazing chance to be away for 5 weeks with Holland, America. You're going to get to visit Singapore, Sri Lanka, India and the Mediterranean. You're cruising back to Southampton and it's 5-star luxury with Holland, America. So, without further ado, let's give you a taster of your first stop, which is Singapore, where you'll be staying overnight in a 4-star hotel.
Yeah.
I love Singapore, Keith.
An amazing place. We do feature it every week, so we won't hang around here. Apart from to say this is the commercial centre of the southeast, it is a wonderful mixture. You've got one of the only 2 cities in the world that retains a patch of virgin rainforest in the Bukit Timah National Park. The Singapore Flyer, again, amazing shopping, but the best thing if you can do is to head up to the top of the Marina Bay Sands Hotel, which you'll get a little image of in a minute, like a huge cruise ship which is stuck on top of 3 skyscrapers, and get a cocktail and look out. And if you want to, there it is. And you just saw it before, the Jurong Bird Park, the world's largest walk-in bird aviary, which is absolutely stunning. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on now. Let's go through and get on board the ship. So you've got 33 nights cruising. This is what's such good value. It's under £62 a night for this cruise, which, work it out, is such a good deal. And the itinerary. So you're heading off from Singapore through to Kuala Lumpur, Port Klang, and this is your chance to head into the cultural heart of Malaysia, an ethnic melting pot, one of the world's great eating capitals, where you must try the street food and head up here for the view from the Petronas Twin Towers, which of course we'll know from many great films that we've probably seen at the cinema over the past few years. Then we're going to have some relaxing days at sea again, soaking up the sun. So we've moved on from Kuala Lumpur now, and we're soaking up the sun, and we're enjoying this wonderful opportunity.
Now, we're actually going to be at sea for the next 3 days, and we want to just give you an idea of what life is going to be like on board.
Having recently completed the latest series of enhancements as part of their £350 million Signature of Excellence programme, Holland America Line's MS Rotterdam is an elegant masterpiece of naval engineering. As the flagship of the fleet, walking around it is an event in itself, with over $2 million worth of art and antiques just begging to be discovered. Whether you choose the class and sophistication of the Explorer's Lounge, or the elegant viticulture of the wine tasting room, or even the panoramic views and late-night club atmosphere of the Crow's Nest, there really is a venue suited just to you. But the most recent addition to Rotterdam is this, the Mix, and it's my absolute favourite. 3 speciality venues: champagne for midday mimosas and bubbles, martinis for Grey Goose cocktails, and spirits and ales for microbrews, single malts and sports updates. Under the direction of Holland America's award-winning, Michelin-starred culinary council, the food on Rotterdam is simply stunning. You can eat at a set time or dine as you please, with restaurants to suit every mood. And here, in the spectacular La Fontaine dining room, they offer 5-course menus, an extensive wine list and impeccable service. And best of all, there's continental cuisine, low-carb and vegetarian options. I'm a massive fan of Rotterdam's Culinary Arts Centre. It's a state-of-the-art demonstration kitchen offering interactive gourmet cooking lessons taught by master chefs. Then, after dinner, you can take your seat here in its magnificent theatre for some amazing entertainment featuring dynamic concerts, huge musical productions, full of Broadway veterans and some great guest artists. There's a wealth of spacious staterooms to choose from, ranging from great value insides to sea view rooms or even suites with private balconies, and all feature pure Egyptian cotton sheets, fluffy bathrobes, salon quality hairdryers, fresh flowers and of course your attentive stateroom steward. But my absolute favourite are these brand new lanai staterooms with direct access to the promenade deck. And you even get your own sun lounger. Brilliant.
I like the idea of that.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I think they're the only cruise line that do that. And
Yeah.
it's really wonderful. So you get your sun lounger just outside, and then you've got the wonderful teak promenade deck just stretching off, so it's perfect.
I just can't believe we're on board 33 nights, and look at the price there. It was £60 per night.
Under £62 per person
Oh.
per night. It's incredible, particularly for this itinerary and where you're going, and if you work out how much a flight would cost.
Well, talking of which, let's continue, Keith. Where's next?
Yeah, so we talked about Kuala Lumpur, relaxing days at sea, soaking up the sunshine, enjoying that wonderful entertainment, food, and then Sri Lanka is next, Colombo. This is an incredible opportunity. You've got an overnight on board, and that's what I love about this itinerary as well. Lots of overnights in big destinations. This is where the word serendipity comes from, because this place was once known as Serendip. And
Really?
yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity. White beaches, lush tropical forests, fragrant gardens full of cinnamon and clove, a wonderful spicy history. Go and see the gang at the Elephant Orphanage. Take a trip to Kandy and visit the temple which holds the tooth of Buddha, or try some of the excellent tea. Of course, we get sea lion tea from here, which you know, is world famous. Then relaxing to remember overnight as well there, so lots of time to explore it. 2 full days, relaxing days at sea. Then heading on to the mainland of India, Mumbai. Mumbai, Bombay. Oh my word, what a wally! And yeah, incredible place for you to go and enjoy. Now, what I recommend here is get a local guy to take you out in a taxi and let him just treat you to a tour of the city and show you his highlights. That's what I recommend, because it's incredible. He'll take you to his family's local curry house. You'll have the best curry in the world. You can go out and see, you know, the kind of gateway to India, the wonderful arches the British troops used to walk through. Head through to the wonderful elephant caves as well. That great waterfront there that stretches round, or head through to Crawford's Market, of course, where you see Rudyard Kipling's childhood home just opposite. It's beautiful. And head to Adobe Gap where they do all their washing. People live there 24/7, actually live there, whole families, and they do the washing, and it's mind-blowing, but it's incredible. Okay, then we've got relaxing days at sea before you go through to Oman. This is Salaha. Basically, it's an oasis where tropical fruits grow abundantly. It's surrounded, the city, by coconut, banana, guava and papaya groves, endless white beaches and serene mountains. More relaxing days at sea. Sorry, it's one of my holiday snaps, I was looking good. Then we're going through to Aqaba, Jordan. I love this port. This is an incredible opportunity for you to spend a night in Jordan. How many people can say that? And it's an opportunity for you to really enjoy the Dead Sea, to go through to the Rose Red City of Petra, to go and see the lands that were once explored by Lawrence of Arabia, and many, many more. Then we're going through from here. You've got an overnight there as well, which is so special, before you then transit the Suez Canal. The world's greatest shortcut, opened in 1869. It's over 101 miles long and takes you between Europe and Asia without navigating around the Horn of Africa. It's like moving your ship through a desert. It's incredible. Take plenty of water, remember it'll be very hot. Relaxing days at sea. Then you're going to go through, first of all, to Naples. We've already covered it. The deep south of Italy, try some pizza. Then to Rome, the Eternal City, say hello to the Pope. Then over to the French island of Corsica. You can see all the statues of Napoleon Bonaparte and try some French Corsican sausage. Then a relaxing day at sea before you then go through to Morocco. I've not seen this port featured before on Planet Cruise. This is Ceuta. It's just starting to make an appearance. It's actually an autonomous Spanish city or province in the middle of Morocco. Great city walls that you can enjoy, great mix of Africa and Europe, the Mediterranean, the Atlantic, Christianity and Islam, all mixed into one. And it's a really magical chance for you to go and try some beautiful food. I would then say from here, you're then definitely going to get off and enjoy Seville. The port itself is Cadiz. It's a beautiful old town, a fortified town where you dock, that you can explore, walk the walls, try local beaches, head inland to one of the flower markets, or head in itself to Seville, to the wonderful orange-blossomed streets of that mighty city. Then a relaxing day at sea before you hit La Coruña in Spain, from where Spain once sent its amazing Armada in 1588. So now we're in La Coruña. You've got the Passimo Maritimo going all the way around the outside. Give it a walk. It's about 10 kilometres long. Go to a local Zara. This is where Zara was invented, and try the food. And that's the Tower of Hercules, the world's oldest operational lighthouse, built by the Romans over 2,000 years ago. And then relaxing day at sea before back to Southampton.
I tell you, I mean, that's a wonderful journey, isn't it? I mean, you're away for 5 weeks and you've seen so much of the world and so many different places. And don't forget, the price tonight is under £2,160.
And you can shop and shop and shop as you go, and there's no worry because you're heading home. So you can take home as many souvenirs from all those places.
What a good idea.
You know, I mean, you'd be buying a pair of heels in every single port.
I could.
It's incredible.
I'd have dozens of pairs by the end of it. So you are getting a free one-night stay at that 4-star hotel in Singapore. Flights are based on London Heathrow. We've also got flights available from most UK airports, and overnight on board in Colombo, Mumbai as well. Wow, I think that is outstanding, Keith. To you?
It's a cracking deal, and remember, this is a 5-star company.
Yeah.
You know, this isn't you know a wonderful 33-night cruise on just any company. This is Holland America. It's 5-star. It's exceptional food, exceptional entertainment, exceptional service, and an exceptional itinerary.
I think that's fantastic, and all you need to do is remember that ID number there, which is 102624. Wow, what a show. Anyway, let's take a breath and just recap the amazing cruises that we've had tonight. I always love this show, I really do. I was a bit stressed earlier with Christmas and everything going on, and I just feel great again. I hope you do too. So, we started off with Ruth. Their brand new campaign with celebrities started today. It's already selling really quickly. The first cruise was with the celebrity Equinox. It's that fabulous 10-night Mallorca, Malta, Corsica and Italy cruise there. And you are actually getting on this one, remember, the balcony and the free classics drinks package. Wow, so you're getting that upgrade, you're getting the free classics drinks included in that price, and it is actually a buy one get half price offer, buy one get one half price I should say, and it works out just £1,299 per person, 87290. Then our second celebrity cruise was on board the multi-award winning celebrity Eclipse. 14 nights, seeing Scandinavia, Russia there, and free port parking as well on this one. Now the ocean view is brilliant at £1,699. You can upgrade for just a few pounds per person per day, and you will receive, don't forget, the free classics drinks package in this one as well. An amazing price, and don't forget, we're going to give you 2 weeks of free parking. That would cost a lot. That's free from Planet Cruise as well tonight. We then moved on to Norwegian Cruise Lines, that fantastic cruise on the brand new ship, the Norwegian Escape, and we're taking you for stays in New York, stays in Las Vegas, stays in Miami, and then a fantastic Caribbean cruise as well. Free all-inclusive drinks, free Wi-Fi as well, and all of those overnights as well. The price, I think, is amazing actually. You consider all the flights and the cruise starting at just £1,549 per person. The ID number is 108209. We give you those, it just helps when you book, and it helps you search this on the Planet Cruise website as well. Free phone number, don't forget, we're open until 10:30 tonight. Then a lovely cheeky little cruise from MSC, the 7-night European Explorer from Southampton. You're getting here, first of all, free all-inclusive, so you will get all of your drinks on this one. The price is a mere £529, and don't forget, you will be saving £310 off the brochure price, but you are getting the free upgrade with that drinks package. That just means you don't have to worry about, having a big bill at the end. Just means you can enjoy the holiday even more. And of course, various dates to choose from. The lead date there is the 14th of September, and we finish with that amazing 35-night Singapore, Sri Lanka, India and Med cruise to Southampton. What an amazing journey that you've got there. And if you break down the price, Keith was saying this works out per night just £62. Wow. And you will get to stay in Singapore, you will have those fantastic ports, and a great point, buy as many things as you like, because you're cruising back to Southampton. Like that idea, Keith.
And you'll be coming back with a cracking tan.
Yeah.
The time of year where everyone in the UK is starting to dream about going away for the summer. You'll be coming back, you'll be making
looking fantastic,
looking great.
Now we have got a very special story to finish the show. Just before we go into that, Just want to talk about people that are booking a cruise for the first time as well. Just very quickly, Keith, why is cruising so popular nowadays, and why Planet Cruise?
Well, it's such an amazing, good value holiday. It's a great chance to see a lot of places unpacking only once. You know, it's an opportunity to experience service that you won't have had in a hotel anywhere around the world, because cruise ships train their crew and their staff members to such a high standard.
And it is completely different, isn't it?
It's completely different, and everything's so accessible. It's a safe environment for you to go and holiday in, and also, apart from that, so much is included in the price that you don't get elsewhere. All your food, all your entertainment, you know, including a beautiful cabin with a wonderful view, all your transfers. So that price you're paying up front is pretty much the price of the holiday. You don't have to budget for a lot more beyond that.
So, if you are a first-time cruiser, do it now. Life's too short, isn't it? You know, really
Absolutely,
is.
yeah.
And I know you'd be hooked. I booked my first cruise 7 years ago, and I've been on 21 cruises now, and I am hooked. I really am.
I worked on board, you know, cruise deck for 12 years. The number of people that would come up to me on a weekly basis and say, I waited years to cruise, I've done it now, and I won't ever do anything other than that now.
So, we hope you book a cruise for the first time, but we want to finish the show with a very special story featuring a charming little boy called Samuel, who you met a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Tell me about this incredible story, Keith.
Well, I mean, you've got to see this. Samuel, basically, we were approached by a wonderful charity called the Rays of Sunshine, who give special days to very special young people who have had difficult experiences of battling difficult problems in their lives, and they make their dreams come true. And so I know I do World were approached, you approached Planet, and we approached P&O.
So we've all worked together.
All worked together, and Samuel was an incredible, incredible young man who has overcome so much. He really, really has. So it was a wonderful chance to give him his special dream, which is to be a cruise ship captain for the day.
Wow. And we're going to show a clip of film at the end of the show, just in about a minute's time. What we'd love to say is you'll get a chance to donate to this charity as well at the end of the show.
You will do, yeah. There's an opportunity to, you know, basically to text through and to donate to them. And having been a part of the, you know, the preparation and the actual experience for the day, to see the difference it made, and you'll see some of the words of, you know, that Sam's mum talks about.
And this is him, isn't it? With his brother,
this is
of course,
him.
as
With
well.
his brother, yeah, they were both there.
They're very similar, don't they?
They look very similar.
Yeah.
He's slightly older than his brother, and you can see Sam there's on the left, and then his brother's on the far right, and then you've got his mum there, and also his granddad, and then the captain on board the Ventura, where we were for the day down in Southampton.
And I think we've got one other set of pictures there. There it is.
It was great. You'll see in the video they got a chance to hit the ship's hooter, but what you don't see is that when his brother went up to have a go, he kept on doing it. He kept on, and the captain was getting a bit nervous.
let's show this amazing piece of film right now with, of course, Captain Samuel on board with Keith and P&O.
At Planet Cruise, we're down in Southampton every other week, but today is very, very special. It's quite unique because today we're going to escort a very brave, very special young boy called Samuel Castle on board P&O Cruises Ventura. His dream is to be a cruise ship captain, and we're about to make that come true.
Rays of Sunshine was set up in 2003 basically to create happy moments for seriously ill children and their families across the UK.
When Samuel was 3, he was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia, and we spent 6 months in hospital. We thought he was over it. We were 4.5 years down the line. We were kind of aiming for 5 years, which was our goal. And 3 months before that, he relapsed. So last June, we were back in Bristol. He had a bone marrow transplant in September last year.
Sam applied for a wish, and it was to be a captain of a boat. We asked them if they'd be able to make this possible for Sam, and it was fantastic for us to be able to give him that opportunity today. And really important, I think, as Mum said, for his brother to be involved as well.
It's good for them both. It's good for them, the two of them, to be here together and to do something nice together. You know, we've had so many things that have been hard, but for them to experience something as lovely as this and to make a whole new set of happy memories, that's what it's about. It's about making a new life and starting all those happy memories again.
Yes, he's had some really bad time, and he's been superb all the way through it, hasn't he?
You know, they go through so much. It's hard to tell, you know, exactly how, you know, what they go through, but this is huge. For them to feel like something positive has come out of something so negative, yeah, it's huge.
Okay, ready? Well, if you want to press it more than once if you want.
Well, as captain of Ventura, I'm exceptionally proud of what Ventura is, but from a personal perspective, to be able to give a little bit of that back to such a fantastic cause and be able to give a wonderful experience to two delightful young men and help them just experience an opportunity of a lifetime. To do that is an amazing experience for us, and it is really heartfelt that we're able to give something back and something special.
So for each of you, we've got one of these. It's a ship's plaque. Okay. So you can put it up on your wall at home. We don't give these out very often, but because you are two special young lads, and as your honorary captains of Ventura today, you get to have one of these each.
Yeah, this takes him out of that world, the scary hospital, poorly world. This takes him away from all of that.
And it's an ongoing thing, it doesn't stop. It's every day, it's sort of could happen again, you just don't know. And it's taking him, this sort of thing takes him away from it.
Yeah, we just live for today and make the most of every single day. And we have today, so thank you.